Hey guys, it's me, Miss Gratification. You can find me on obviously YouTube, Facebook, and my Instagram under Miss Gratification, just how my YouTube name is. So, for all you newbies, you guys can follow me on any one of those three pages. If it's on Facebook, just please send me a quick inbox. Just let me know where you found me, how you found me, and we'll go from there. So, what's up, guys? I just wanted to check in with you guys and kind of see where everybody's at, what you guys are doing. Just I love hearing the feedback from you guys under all my videos. How you guys just kind of let me know what you thought about my video, or you guys just kind of let me know what's going on with you and all that good stuff. So I'm glad that I've gotten a lot of positive responses from all of you guys as far as my videos go. I'm glad that they are helpful to some of you. In certain situations that you guys are going through or certain questions that you guys ask. I'm so happy that they have been, a really kind of a little outlet, for help. So I don't really have a topic to do this video on. I just kind of wanted to come on here and I was just in the mood to do a new video. But, I guess I just kind of want to reflect on a lot of stuff that I've talked about with my weight loss surgery peers and, stuff that we go through or stuff that sometimes people don't understand. Being that I am 3 years out, and I put the status on the other day, and I talked about it a little bit in my, past couple videos is that, you know, I don't care how far you are out, I don't care if you're 5 years, if you're a month, if you are 10 years, if you're 15 years out. Like, as a weight loss surgery patient, like we always have struggles. We always have issues that come up or, hurdles that we have to overcome, regardless what stage we're in. If it's not because we're trying to adapt to being a weight loss surgery patient, how to eat, proper portions, what we can't eat, our taste buds change, we feel cold, we're going through clothes so fast, being that you get to the point where you lost all your weight and you still see a big girl, you still, look in the mirror being 120 pounds and you feel like you're 280 pounds. Do you know what I'm saying? Or being at the stage where you're in maintenance now and you're basically trying to, maintain what you've lost. Being someone that is in maintenance right now, you do come across a lot of issues as well, as far as like, sticking to what you've learned, going back to basics, making sure you are maintaining the weight you lost, putting in the work, starting to chisel what you lost, you want to tone up, sometimes dealing with still fat girl moments. Regardless what stage you're in, you will always have a struggle, but I know that sometimes we can get caught up in complaining like, oh my God, I'm going through this is so disappointing, or I'm not losing the weight fast enough, or, I'm dealing with this issue with my family, or people don't understand what I'm going through. Again, it's an issue that we have all the way around. So I think it's important that sometimes we can get consumed in what we are going through in the moment, that you need to take a step back a little bit and say, okay, I am having a fat girl moment, but what I have gone through this, pre-op, what would I be going through right now if I wouldn't have made a life change? And I think this applies to, regardless if you've had weight loss surgery or not, if you are just looking to live a healthier lifestyle and lose weight, we all have these issues. I have a good amount of people in my weight loss surgery group that haven't had weight loss surgery, but I added them in the group not because oh, well, this weight loss surgery group is only about people that had weight loss surgery. No, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how we get there, because whether it's weight loss surgery, a diet program you are doing, a healthier lifestyle that you chose, you're doing it on your own, however it is that you're going through, we all come across these issues. Yes, we may have chose different paths, again, what works for me may not work for you. But at the end of the day, regardless how you're trying to get there, you all have the issue. One way or another, you come across that. And I think it's important for you to have that support, or sometimes it's your partner that does not understand what you are going through. And it's important to have somebody that, when you call them because you have an issue you're going through, or you put it in the group, or you just put it out there, it's taken differently because they feel where you're coming from, and you would be surprised how talking about what you're going through, or expressing yourself, oh my god, your frustration, having that third, fourth, fifth person kind of jump in and pull you out of like the hole that you're in, or this little box that you've put yourself in, it is so helpful because it can change the outlook on it. I had somebody in my weight loss surgery group maybe 2 days ago. They had posted a status on there saying, please help, I'm having weight loss surgery in a couple days and I'm completely nervous. I don't know if this is something I want to do. Like, she was just kind of at that breaking point of, I'm scared. I'm scared of what I'm going to do. I'm scared of my decision. And I went in there, and I was so happy to see how many people just jumped in and was like there, you know what I mean? And she's pre-op, and you had all these people jumping in, explaining to her, like what their experience was, how they felt, why they made the decision, and I kind of went in there and I told her, keeping it real 100%, you will hear the negative when you tell a family member or a friend, or your coworker, or somebody that you're excited about this decision you've made, but you need to understand that it's not always going to be taken in a positive way. It's not always going to be like, oh my god, how exciting. No, sometimes you will get the response, well, why don't you do it the natural way? Why don't you do it on your own? They will not understand the reasoning that you have, for the choice that you are making. So with that said, my response to that was, weight loss surgery, you will hear the negative and the positive side, okay? I've been in this going 3 years and a couple months, and I've came across every type of person in weight loss surgery you can think of. I've talked to different people. Some have gained their weight, some have lost the weight, some have maintained the weight, some did cosmetic surgery after the weight loss, some opted that, some are happy with the excess skin. I've came across it all, you know what I mean? Or I've seen it all, because being that I have my own weight loss surgery group, 1,200 plus people, like, you kind of hear different walks of life. People that got pregnant, people that are trying to get pregnant, people that had weight loss surgery because they want to have a baby. You come across a lot of walks of life. Being that you put yourself out there on YouTube, you expose yourself to a lot of things, a lot of people, a lot of situations. You kind of open yourself up for that. And with this journey, like, my ultimate advice that I can give you is, with weight loss surgery, if it's something that you are considering, and you put yourself out there and you're open about it, whether it's to a partner, whether it's to family, friend, coworker, yada yada, etc., whoever it is, you have to be prepared to hear sometimes more negative than positive. You will hear people say, you should just try going to the gym. You should just try eating healthier. You should just try, this, that, this, that. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. I'm just being honest, And when you give somebody the license to give an opinion on your choice that you are making, they don't necessarily understand what drove you to that choice, or what you go through behind closed doors, what you deal with on an emotional basis, what hurdles you have to overcome every day to wear a cute outfit. They don't understand to what extent you've gone through. They don't know your walk of life that led you up to that choice that you made. So with that said, don't let somebody discourage you out of making a healthier choice for yourself. If you think weight loss surgery is the most adequate, the most best decision that you've made for yourself, make that decision because you've researched your decision. You know that the surgery you opted to have is the best surgery for your lifestyle, for the way you are, do your research on that. And if you feel that you're at a point where you've done your research, you have weighed out more positive than negative, then don't let anybody sway you from what your decision is. I think it's important that, yes, it's good to share it with people, but then again, it's like, it's kind of good to keep it to yourself also till you make your final decision. If you're one of those people like me, I mean, day one, I was an open book. I yelled it to YouTube, the whole world, who knows how many people watched that video already. My first video I ever did, everybody knew, and I was clear, I was having weight loss surgery, and at that point, I did not give a shit what anybody thought. I didn't care what anybody's opinion was. If it was a negative, if it was a good one, I didn't care how there was some people that tried to tell me how to eat, what to eat after I had surgery. It's like, till you walk my shoes, save your opinion. You know what I mean? And I was such in a good place where, I mean, it's sad to say, but I didn't even think about my kids. I didn't think about anything, because at this point I was doing this for myself. And in order for Greta to be better for her family and be in a good place in her marriage, be in a good place all the way around, I had to make myself happy. And if Greta's not happy, guess what? Unfortunately, as a wife, as a mom, everybody that falls under that roof suffers from it, because if you're not happy with yourself, how can you make anybody else happy? So yes, I was a little selfish in my decision, but I look back now and everybody's so much more happier. Not only my kids went from, being couch potatoes, I mean, eating unhealthy, having no aspiration to exercise, nothing like that, to now we go to the gym. My son looks forward to going to the gym. He's only 4. My daughter's a lot more active, she likes to do the walks, she likes to swim, she likes to do this, that, you know. Here's another thing for those of you that have families, your kids are what you show them. If you show them you're home eating and you don't want to do anything, you don't want to watch, those are habits that they pick up. Like, yes, as the adult, as the head of the household, as the woman or man of the house, like, your family kind of rolls with what you show them, Granted, it took me a while to transition my family to a healthier lifestyle, but yes, it was hard. It wasn't easy, but I stuck with it and I stayed consistent. And little by little, I started finding little substitutes here and there to transform my family also. My kids now, they go to my brother's house and they look forward to going to his house because they get the Oreos and the cookies and this and that, because I don't have that in my house. It's not that I don't allow them to have that, but I want them to see that as a treat, not as your everyday meal, not as an everyday snack. My kids don't do soda, not because I'm a bad mom, but you know what? It's kind of like one of those things when you give your kids everything, and they turn out to be spoiled brat that don't appreciate anything. That's not your kid's fault. That's your fault. So I look at being healthy the same way. If I let my kids run all over me and have the Cheetos and have this and that, at the end of the day, I'm not doing my child any justice. So for those of you that have families, because I've seen that come up a couple times, I have a child that's overweight, and I've had weight loss surgery, but my child hasn't, how do I transition them? Always try to make it fun for them. Find out what is their button, that, their fun button, and incorporate food in a healthy way. Whatever it may be, don't be afraid to kind of try new things with your family. Yes, mind you, they might not be accepting in the beginning, but the more and more you stay consistent with it, they kind of start looking at you in a different light, and they're like, wow, she's really sticking to this. She seems happy. This is working. Well, let me try too, and you'll be surprised what you can accomplish when you stay consistent with it. So I just wanted to make a video, just kind of me putting my thoughts out there. I promised you guys I would do another video within a week. So this is my video. But thanks, you guys. I'm going to try to go through a lot of my YouTube messages. For those of you that are on my Facebook that inbox me, sometimes I don't go through my inboxes on a daily basis, unless if I'm on there on the actual moment. I do go through my inboxes maybe 2-3 times during the week. So if I haven't responded to you, it's not that I'm ignoring you. I just don't go through my inboxes as often as I should. But all right, guys. This is my video for this week. Thanks. Bye.